Okay, folks, we are live. I do wonder whether this microphone is going to be in a good spot here. I've kind of moved it. Well, I'll put it here and you can let me know. Plan is to just do a short stream and work on, I think we're going to go check on the sweep data from Sokoban. And we're going to maybe look at the RS environment. And then that's pretty much it. We're taking it easy for a few days here. Hello, Weston. All right. Thanks, Pepe. I've been working with I hired two different artists. I had to fire one of them this morning. Just like not a usable idea. I did pay him though. So we have one artist left, and maybe we're gonna get one additional backup. But this guy's been pretty good. Like some of the stuff needs work, but he takes the feedback and he's quite talented. Blender. Oh, I have lots of stuff to show off Pepe. I'm gonna wait until it's actually done though. The face on it's really dopey. We gotta fix it. This is going to be a short stream because today I have not one, but two clients open. It is Leagues. It is an event that they host like once a year, and I've been having a ton of fun with it, and it's perfectly timed for a little bit of post 4.0 vacation. So I'm just going to integrate a couple community-made environments, do a couple small things for clients, test out a couple things here and there, run some sweeps. Other than that, I'm chilling for a bit. Hey, Muffin. Alright, let's see how we've done on Sokoban. Hey, Calix. Look, bro, thanks, Muffin. Yeah, let me know anything that just doesn't work in Discord. I'm trying to do little fixes and stuff as well. We've already merged in a few new environments, if you haven't noticed. This Sokoban environment is really good. Let's see if we get any new results for Tim here. Oh, he's gonna be happy. Yeah, he's gonna be happy about this. Boom. I think I just keep letting it go then now. So, we got 56% on Sokoban. That's pretty good. Okay, so it is leveling out here, you see? I basically just did a couple fixes to the environment, and this just worked. I didn't really mess with his end at all. I kind of just like fixed a couple tiny things and just ran a sweep. And then we started out at under 1%, and we got up to 56%. Which was, I think it ate your first message, Tim. You wait, what? You eval the sweep. I'm almost certain that I fixed it so that the sweep will eval correctly, Tim. I can set something up, though, for us. I need to train something, though. Here, we'll do this. So this is an 11% run. This is just the GPU. I'll fix that. Latest full trained on sweep. Alright, well, we'll see. I think I fixed that, though, Tim. I'm pretty sure. So here you go. This is a 4.9 mil parameter network training at 2.7 mil SPS. I don't see any way that it could be hacking it at this point, though, I will say. Give it time. There's non-zero perf. It'll learn. It's Starship. So Valo said that he pushed some stuff. See, what did Valo push? Do I have any other M's that I should be messing with at the moment? Because I guess John's. Maybe John has his one. See if we have John's PR yet. This is Vaults. So yeah, we don't have John's M yet. John's M would be nice to have. I like this. It's a 3-0 PR though. I don't feel like doing more merges right now. We will obviously do more of them, but... Oh, and I'm using this box for another 6 minutes, right? It is training. Like how we can get the eval to fix. I guess I can just run it locally, can't I? Yeah. Thing is, it's supposed to be very obvious. Alright. Doesn't walk with the shield. What? This is clearly not doing anything. Robot sim. I kind of just ignore shit. Like, I don't know. Mark. I mean, the thing is, like, if you don't need capital, you don't need investment at all. What is this? Why are we way over here? Oh, are we actually hitting Zuck? We're barraging Zuck, and we're gonna get clapped in a moment here. Boom. But like, I don't understand because the train stats are good, right? This says it's moving behind the shield. I just always puffer limited. Well, A3C is not better for that, no. A3C is just a newbie version of this. It's not really limited liberty, it's just like we don't have a bunch of integrations for existing robotic stuff, and a lot of robotics is dependent on a really dense, brittle stacks of stuff. Like, if you just write a control sim, it'll work. If you write a high dimensional control sim that's fast, it'll probably work. Probably. I don't think there's any reason it shouldn't. Okay, so Tim, this stat matches exactly what we expected. But I suppose you have to see it to believe it. Fair enough. Really? Hang on. It's a 10% solve rate. For this, by the way. So it's not like amazing. Oh, it can't go through this. Interesting. That was quite close. It got 3 of them. This to me looks like it very well could be a 10% solve rate. Let's see. Oh, that was smart. Oh. Boom. There. It did it. It just got one. Mess this one up. For some reason here it has no idea what to do. Got 3 of them again. This is much harder than mazes. Like, much, much harder than mazes. I know because we also have a maze environment we use extensively. PR review? It depends what you have PR'd. Ooh. First level 90 on leaks. So you can see what I've been doing in my off time here. We have enough maze environments. We need a mage environment. So Tim, this looks like 10% to me. So this repro's just fine. The earlier versions didn't repro until I did those end fixes. Yeah, no, that was a thing, Tim. The old version before those fixes transferred badly. If you just didn't clear out your cache, you probably have all the old data and all the new data in your sweeps. No, it was a bug before. So the old sweeps, it was really bad. Because it was logging like the first success. So it was logging 100% success rate just by doing really short experiments. There, that's solved. I think that this is a 10% success rate, as it says. This looks like what is claimed. Skip junkie. I mean, considering the env I'm most excited about, that's going to be the best env ever, is Volo's RS environment, yeah. Have you seen? This is my side monitor at the moment. That's my side monitor. The RSN freaked me out. Which one? We have a lot of them now. I guess we can figure out evals here. And I will move count. We think about that. I can do that real quick. This is a short stream quiz. I really would like to get the eval for the Inferno end working. If I can just figure that out today. Actually, why don't we just do this? Everything. Names look reasonable. Episode length is 352. 352 is supposed to be a few minutes, right? Is this random is the question. It's not moving. Actually, here's what we can do. So this dude just sits there, right? This dude also just sits here. That doesn't, right? If I train with no learning rate, it doesn't learn anything, right? Yeah, look, it doesn't learn anything, so this is expected. Just not loading damn policy somehow. I'll move. Hmm. This is straight up not train in torch. Okay, well that's weird. It straight up doesn't train in torch. That's something. I don't know if there's a masking difference, just like I think he did some weird action masking stuff. Which could totally be it, because it doesn't even seem like it wants to move on eval. Okay, what is about this action mask thing? Maybe it's this demo. This is just wasting time, right? I mean, we can easily fix the render, maybe. Here. I know what we're gonna do. Like, not be stupid about this, right? How the hell is this permission denied? Accept. Okay. Well, this thing's just wasting money, so fuck off. Nice Malik, my dude. What you got this Malik here for? Hmm. There we go. Oh, do we stand behind this shield now? Or do we just run around like do nothing? Oh, no. Are we behind the shield? Dude, we're behind the shield. Fuck yes. Yeah, we're behind the shield. Alright. Fixed and latest. I can work with this shit. This is... You know what? I will stream a little bit longer because this is the coolest shit ever. You see this? It's not me. That's the agent doing Zuck. Wait, how are you gonna handle this set? We're gonna handle the set? We're gonna tag the major, I see. You kind of don't want to tag the major. It's not really the play, my guy. Can I see what prayers it's using? Oh yeah, it's using prayer quickly, so I assume it has rigor. No, but I don't see rigor on. It's flicking its prayers. Nice. Oh, okay. It's just gonna flick both of them because it's a Chad. Okay. Yeah. It's literally learning to. Oh no, 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 no! It's not. Okay. Wait. Huh? Okay. Now it's gonna tag the ranger. Okay, it's got the barrage cannon, but it's fine. Yo, you gonna blowpipe this dude or not? We're just gonna not tag the ranger, huh? So for anybody who doesn't know what the hell's going on here, the shield is taking damage, and it's not gonna win before it takes the shield down. Up there it goes. Blowpipe. It's not perfect. Twisted bow on ranger, not ideal. We're gonna mage. Why are we freezing the ranger? Well, I guess it doesn't matter, except now you're gonna get zucked. Boom, get zucked. Or jatted, rather. It'll be a lot easier if you just kill the... Yeah, there you go. Kill the ranger. Cool. Alright, we're gonna get... That was a... range hit. That was a range hit. Okay, it's flicking the range hit. Good. We're gonna kill Jad. We're gonna flick our gear for the hell of it, it looks like. Oh, I think the animations are wrong. That's the range attack. But then it's firing the mage orb. We have not tagged the healers. We're gonna tag the healers. $445 health. We might just not be tagging healers, yeah? Because we're farming reward off of doing damage. Yeah, we're farming reward off doing damage. Oh, did we tag? We did tag one healer. We're gonna fight it? We're not gonna fight the healer that's here, huh? Oh wait, eval's super smooth now as well, I just noticed. So he fixed that. Alright, well I think I get it. We're just farming reward off of Jad. And we're not gonna actually do anything else. Still, that's progress. So I see what he tried to do, but this is not sufficient. Press this. It takes a little longer. We still learn to stay behind the shield, though. Alright, so we actually have to come up with like a reasonable, not stupid reward here, don't we? Because it's clearing the wave is good for everything except Zook. Though honestly, if it just learns to kill everything, it actually might just work on Zuck. What happens if we just do this? We'll try this. Hmm. Oh. I see. Just messed that up. Try this. Here come healers. Oh, it won. It literally won. You get Chad. This thing is awesome. Alright, we run it for 250, and we full solve, hopefully. And then we show vault. I'll be right back. 90% win rate. All right, guys. Well, actually, I'm gonna do. Let's get a recording. Well, I can just clip it from the stream, can't I? All right. This should be the. Hang on. It's all set up here. All right. This should be the first ever Zuck completion by reinforcement learning. Clean. This is still recognizable gameplay. It doesn't need to be flicking tank and shit constantly, and it's moving like pretty erratically, but it does dip in front of the shield when it needs to be. Alright, who are we tagging? Are we tagging Ranger? No, we still like to tag Major for some reason. Maybe that is the play, I don't know. Major does a lot of damage to shield. Maybe it just hasn't figured out blowpipe. Does flick its range gear on for the hits. What we want. It doesn't tag the Ranger, interestingly, so it has not bothered to learn how to flick both of them. It does not know the pro gamer strat. Are we going to tag the Ranger? You really should tag the Ranger, my guy. We're not going to wait to pause the set timer, surely. Okay, blowpipe. 2-tick blowpipe. I think that was 3-tick. I think it's 3-ticking its blowpipe. But that's the right weapon. Good. That is correct Inferno gameplay. Probably should not be bowing in your Justy. Probably not what you want to do, Agent. Though I can't really tell with the animations. I think it is bowing in Justy. I can't tell if it's flicking it at the right tick or not. It really doesn't even need the Justy for this, honestly. Or the Mage Gear for just the final wave. Okay. Out to get to Jad. It has used 3 doses of Bastion at this point, which is not good, and 3 doses of Stam. It has not touched its Bruise. It also has 0... It's flicking prayers on with 0 prayer points. I think that's a sim bug. Not that it matters. It has plenty of prayer to just camp. Oh no, there it goes. It's restoring. Okay. Doing Jad. We're gonna tag healers. I want to see how it tags the healers. Is it gonna just tag them with the bow? Did it barrage them or did it tag with the bow? Why are there only 2? Shouldn't there be like 6? Okay, there's something up with the Jad healers. But how did it just hit a 49 on the Jad healer? Can you bow a 49 on Jad healers? I don't think so. What's their mage level? Is it blood barraging? Doesn't need to do that. Wait, how's the shield taking damage? Oh, okay, it wasn't. That was a hit splat on one of the healers. Okay, I don't know why it's trying to kill the healers, though. Or why it's bowing Zuck. I mean, it's fine to bow Zuck while you're doing Jad, to be fair. Yeah, that was a hit splat on the, Oh, it's blood barraging the shield. I will have Vault fix that. Also, one of the healers is stuck under Jad. That's fine. Okay. Oops. HP. Why is Jad not dying? Okay. Dead. So, I mean, we're definitely slow here. We're gonna get another set. Maybe before healers. Surely we get another set before healers, right? I would wait here. I would not proc healers on this HP. I would wait for the set. Is it waiting? Wait, does it actually know to wait for the set? Or is it gonna bow? It looks like it's waiting. That's actually really solid. I would not expect it to know to wait. Immediately tags the mage. Shield HP is fine. Since it tagged mage first, Ranger cannot kill this before it kills the major. What are our stats? Okay, we're not bastioned. We should be bastion potioning here. Are we saving it for post healers? I didn't even know you could drag the ranger like that. That's weird. Okay. We got blowpipe. And we spec. I didn't see if we just spec'd there or not, but we're good now. Okay, now we are good to send healers. This is good health. Proc healers. Tag. Tag. I don't know why we're tagging them with Ice Barrage. We're dodging? Wait, we've taken no damage so far from the healer splats. Jeez, it's gaming. Okay, it takes a little damage. Yeah, that's freaking solid. I don't know why it's doing these with Ice Barrage instead of Blowpipe. I actually don't know what Ice Barrage DPS is on healers. I'd be shocked if it's better than Blowpipe. With Masori? Yeah, no way. But without Bastion Potion, and if it doesn't know how to use Rigor, then maybe. Healers are down. And then this should just be an easy Zuck. Are we not going to kill it? Oh, is there some bug with killing it? It might be farming. It might actually be farming here. Oh, that's so funny. Alright, it needs some incentive to kill it. Because it knows it can just farm more sets. Oh, that's so annoying. I mean, that's completed, though. Like, it left it on one bow shot. Come on, just hit it. So tempted to just, like, help it here. Come on, help, hit it. You know, I don't think I can take over for it and hit it. No, I can't. Okay, it is just farming sets, then. Maybe it will kill it, though, when, the shield HP gets low. I think that's probably what it'll do. Did it just take a Zuck hit? I think it did. I think it was just playing around too much. Alright, bow Zuck. You know you need to bow Zuck. Okay, or bow the ranger. That works. Surely now we finish it. Yeah, now we finish it, right? Because it knows the shield HP is low. So it actually reward farmed and it still wins. That's it. That's the cape. See the stars? Ha. It's too close to Sea of Stars, the game. I couldn't name it Sea of Stars. Already taken by an awesome game. Well, that is Zuck. I gotta link Volt the clip. Right. Where's the fucking start from button? Bruh. Where's the button to, like... Why does YouTube do this? Like, they used to have a button here that you used to be able to say start from whenever. Oh, maybe because it's a stream. Make a branch for this, right? All right. Now what? See if this actually works for the main Inferno. I mean, this is nice, like, sweep territory, right? Say Boxabun is done, I can just sweep on the main box. $28. It's doing pretty well. Okay, 0 reward for death is good. Okay, we'll try this as a little change. This is wave 34. Five mil SPS. If anything, that's slow, man. We can go way faster. Envis bottlenecking this one. That's for this. Um, wave 30. Hello, how's it going, Tenma? Today is RuneScape and RL Day. We are currently training the Inferno. We got the first ever RL policy that can beat Zuck on just on the one wave on its own. And now I'm trying to see if I can get this thing set up to do the whole Inferno. So why not? Okay, it looks like it helps slightly to give it the wave completion bonus. I think ultimately we'll be able to train it to just complete the waves, we'll see. Can't beat a single level on Inferno. There's no way you can't beat the first level. There's no way you can't beat the first level of Inferno. Enemies spawning? Yeah, it works now. It's kind of funny. I figured I would just do a chill stream, work on this a little bit, set some stuff up. I'm just AFKing the, I've been having a ton of fun with the leagues. The new Demonic Packs League. That is my vacation from 4.0 release. When I run out of stuff to AFK, the stream ends. I don't have a mouse. Ah. See. How many different aspects of the game do you need to reward to get the pupper to train the Inferno? Is that going down? So, Volt added several. I actually deleted some of his rewards. I think ultimately we will be able to train it with just wave completion reward, and we might have to tweak it a little bit on Zuck, because of the healers, Zuck or Jad. I don't know if we're gonna have to do something about that, just because it's a really long fight. But I think that we can do the entire thing, at least up until Jad's, with just wave completion. After we've tuned it a bit. Okay, this is wave 36 in 3 minutes. So now... Oh yeah, like if you look... Like here, let me show you one of this. So like, Vault added a survival reward and a stay behind the shield reward, and I just commented them, they're not needed. The only thing I had to do is I had to tweak his damage reward a little bit, but then that's literally all it needed. So that's actually one reward for Zuck. Just need one reward. But it would be nice to just have it be sparse. It's kind of tough. It's not like a super satisfying reward because it's just the amount of damage you deal minus the amount of health that the enemies heal. You need that because otherwise it'll just farm damage and not kill the healers. Trying to think what we can do now. I guess the observations thing I didn't even get to change, huh? Oh yeah, this is with old obs. Higher Maya set up to be upper native. Model's big. Upper is still pretty good with the bigger models, Jess. Like, we have native BF16 now is really good. You know? Yeah, so you get introduced to the major at 35. What if we start at wave 35? Their inference? Heh. Did you manage to simplify? I simplified the obs, but then we have to merge the stuff together. So I'm going to chat with Vault, and we'll figure something out. Because we got to figure out how to merge some stuff. I want to show him this as well. Alright, so this is starting from the major waves. Wave 1 to 35 are kind of just like gimmies. Anyways, so if we can solve this, we can solve the full thing. $47. Difference is minimal. Well, distillation. Eh. Hi, Major. $48. Sweeps galore. Ah, yes. That is fair. Okay, so wave 49. Starting at 35, we get to 49. With this setup. Three stores remaining. I do wonder, let's just try one last thing and then we'll set up a sweep. Give it some brews. I mean, we'll take away its brews. I just want to see what it does if I take away its brews. Plans for next version? It's algorithmic for the most part, but it is an algorithmic change that requires some redesigning of the environment interface. It's around state sets. Um, I don't want to talk too much about it until I actually get to start on it properly, which will not be until I have had some good time to rest. Which in my book means I get to play some League. Leagues, not League of Legends. RuneScape League. Temporary accelerated XP game mode with a whole bunch of crazy shit. I've been having a lot of fun with it. It came out yesterday. Hibernation. Justice is kind of hibernation in the sense that I've been live for 2 hours. I'm not going to be live more than another hour tops unless Vault comes back and wants to look at Inferno. And then I just chill. I mean, I'm probably still going to do like a couple hours here and there on some M's just fiddling with some stuff, but I'm doing chill stuff, right? I'm not going to really start thinking all the way about 5.0 algorithm stuff for a while. Okay, look at this. Literally, the brews are redundant. If you don't give it brews, it just learns to blood barrage. What wave did I say it got to last time? Okay, so this is 49, 1900 steps, right? 49, 1700 steps. Okay, the brews are completely useless. I mean, I guess we could give it 32 Bastion doses. That might be nice, right? 32 Bastion doses. Maybe it'll learn something with that. And then we'll run a sweep. It did build, right? Yes. It built. I'm gonna replace them with Bastion doses. We could give them Forgotten Brews for magic. That probably doesn't help much though. Diverse in their solutions. Abso-fucking-lutely not, Jess. I've done a whole bunch of stuff in that. Nope, doesn't work. The self-play stuff is going to be pretty good for that, though, I think. At least it's a start. Top 100 U-logs. Okay. Oh, and burn 100 U. I can do that. Wave 45 so far. I wonder if the bastions are even helpful. It should be pretty easy to ration those. Like, you don't need 8 potions. How many would you need, actually, to, like, just do that every few minutes? I mean, literally, you could just one of those every minute or two and still be good. What doesn't work and why? Yeah, sure, give me 1 sec. So, I tried, like, Diane and stuff. They're all based on really crappy heuristics and whatnot. I have not been able to get any of this stuff to replicate. A lot of them add a bunch of train time, or they're just based on training populations and hoping that they end up learning different things, or that you get different behaviors out of different hyperparameters. There really has not been anything that just actually works well, as shown on paper, from what I've seen. You also don't necessarily need different agents to do different stuff. Like, you kind of just need agents to be flexible and to be able to slightly condition them into different behaviors. Like, I think goal conditioning is a really good way to get diverse behaviors. If you can just sort of specify different, like, slightly different objectives or whatnot, then you get way more general policies. That seems more effective to me. $48. But the episode length went down a little bit. Actually, what's the inventory that they take for what's the inventory the speedrunners take? Where's gear? They take at least 3. Divine if going for faster. Right, because divine range pots, that's plenty of time. Yeah, so we could give it, there's a lot of stuff we can upgrade for it actually in the gear. Faster times. I'll get him to upgrade here. I think we'll just set this up as a sweep. Uh, and set up, and then I'll do that. Setting something up, and then we'll continue with these things. There. I guess we will just do start from wave 35 for now. Alright. There. So, we try to sweep this on the tiny box. Also, has Vault replied to this? No. Catch. Box have been done sweeping for now. Dr. Mario's training in 25-ish minutes. 43 mil SPS. Oh, you can do way faster than that, my guy. Get way faster than that. Those are some puffer 2 numbers. By adding sprites next stream? Yeah, of course. Get something reasonably put together so I can actually, ideally get something that I can actually just very easily, you know, either PR and then like just download or like pull or just clone it or standalone something that I can just train it and I can futz with it. Because usually I can find a lot of stuff for people when I can futz with stuff. Nice. Inferno. Score is wrong. I don't know how the fuck that compiled. I have no idea how that compiles, but that's totally wrong. That should not fucking compile in C. Local scoping. So you have a variable called score outside of a loop, and then you can still define it locally inside of a loop. I actually don't really like local scoping rules in general. Like, I could probably be convinced on this, but I don't see the need to have the scope be restricted to I don't see why you can't define something inside of a loop and use it outside of the loop. Though to be fair, there might actually be a technical reason for the compiler you can't do that. I don't think there is one. Like, do that fast, obviously, I mean. Alright. Hopefully this is good. Min SPS is not a dick. Lovely. My guy, you do not need any of this garbage. Literally don't need any of this. Good to me. I got some research results too. All right. This is running, yes. Streaming for the next 5 to 6 hours. Nope, Anish, I am chilling today. I am actually going to be done in half an hour tops. Maybe less. I'm just doing some short streams, you know? And then I'm chilling for the most part. I'm kind of just doing some simple stuff that I'm having fun with. And I got the RuneScape environment running here on 6 boxes. Let me tell Volt. Next stream, I'm inducting myself and my bro to the Puffer Hall of Fame. Hey, I look forward to it. We like NFPRs. This freaking Inferno environment is just the coolest shit ever, man. It's so fucking cool. PR my M soon? Hell yeah. More M's. I kind of just want to watch the freaking model. Oh, yeah, we're just gonna stand in the center, speedrun tech, hit the major, not give a shit about our pillars. We're gonna bow it. Alright, let's see what we do. Whoops, the scroll's a little weird. I mean, it is just standing right in the center. Yeah, some of the anims are super screwed up for sure. To be fair, you don't really care about that pillar that they're on there that much. It is learning to preserve its potions as well. It has not even sipped a bastion though. Freaking crystal shield, like. Gotta give it some better gear than this. Started right a C game last week, Mimic GTA 5 in 50p. It was fun. Glad you enjoy, man. C is chill. C is very chill. Alright, come on. This is troll. You have to at least tag the nibblers. Okay. That's just a quick casual barrage on the nibs. So yeah, it's just going to be stand in center of Inferno and flick perfectly, right? Okay, it is blowpiping the blob. It actually is using the correct weapons. Spencer, we beat Zuck. Just Zuck, just the last wave. We have not beaten the whole thing yet, but we beat Zuck in like 3 minutes of training. So I've basically been having a ton of fun playing a bunch of RuneScape and training a bunch of RuneScape agents. Look at this shit. Alright. Blowpipe on bat is reasonable. We're gonna barrage nibblers. Bat gets resurrected. We killed again. Yeah, okay. There's still one nibbler on the pillar. You really, really should hit that nibbler before you bother with the mage. It just went to do it and it didn't. Come on, blowpipe. Okay, mage hit. There we go. Why are we blow piping? Oh yeah, the blob. Good. Oh, did you see that? It learned the blob phrase. It learned the blob phrase. This is the first task where I actually have an understanding of the complexity of this thing. And like, Puffer's way better than I thought it was. If it can just do this in 2 minutes. Jeez. Perfect blood barrage on the blobs. The animations are kind of screwed. Yeah, it's not. Oh, I understand. It doesn't give a shit about its pillars because it doesn't. It literally doesn't need them. It's just good enough that it just doesn't care. But there are some times when you really do want those. It actually knows to kill the major first so that the major doesn't res the blobs. So I mean, the crazy thing about this right here is like it doesn't know everything yet, but this is above Grandmaster gameplay. Like, at least portions of it are above GM gameplay. Won't this part reward function is too better? We don't have a fancy reward function. It's just like do damage. There's no fancy reward function here. There are a couple small things, but it's like almost entirely beat the wave, do damage. Why did it kill the meleeer? It's gonna get rezzed, isn't it? I mean, it could just not res the meleeer, I guess. Where'd that nibbler come from? Was it just frozen and I didn't see it? If this thing gets sub 65, I'm probably gonna have to do it as well. Try game deployed it. Sure. What's the link? Well, YouTube might not let you link it, but you can drop it in the Discord. Holy shit, this is gonna be... It is going through a lot of prayer. I don't think it can one-tick flick. But it's draining really quickly for not using offensives. Hmm. Okay. Interesting. It blood barrages the nibblers because it was low on HP instead of freezing. Oh, is the meleeer trapped on the nibbler? That's a really weird trap. Huh. Guess it works. Oh, the major's respawning nibbler. That's not allowed. So there are a few bugs. Get. Okay, we took a hit. This is a crazy setup to flick. But it really just doesn't give a shit, huh? It's just fine flicking major blob, I guess. Yeah, I think it just doesn't care. It'll just flick major blob. And then it'll just freeze melee. Is it gonna take the... It's like thinking about blowpiping the nibbler. But then it just doesn't. Yeah, see, it's getting a free pass here because the major keeps resummoning nibblers instead of summoning like the melee back. So that's a bug. Oh, it has actually used its Bastion potions. It's still going here. Major stuck in pillar. Or melee stuck in pillar. But like you can kind of just watch it at this point. Okay, so it has no bruise. Okay, so it's blood barraging shit. But it's taking damage because mini blob. Alright. So What do you do here? You're on 37 health. Are we barraging it? No, we're still T-bowing it. Are we going to use the pillar now? No, we're not going to use the pillar. Thing's got balls of steel. I think it dies here. It's getting blood barrage healing. It's flicking. What's it flicking? 2 blobs major. Okay. Still back to 37 health. I guess it depends what this resummons. What are we doing? Oh, okay, Major's dead. So Major is gonna... Wait, the blobs are gonna split. Is it gonna blood barrage this correctly? I'll check Discord, Jenny, after it dies. Ooh, okay. Okay, so it's got back to 50 health. This is ridiculously good gameplay. 71 health. What wave is this? Double melee wave. I don't know if it has the off tick. It could trap this thing. 9 health. Okay. If it blood barrages this... Why is it ice barraging? Okay, blood barrage. Did it spec? I think that was a blowpipe spec for health. Okay, so 34 health. Ooh, okay, this is mage range. I don't know, are they off-ticked? Oh, it's good, they're off-ticked. We're gonna... You can blood barrage this. Why are we not blood barraging this? Okay, we're running super frickin' far away. I don't know. Did it off-tick them intentionally, or did it just get lucky? Okay, it did just kill the bat very intentionally. And it died. It missed a flick. Right? Yeah, it missed a flick. Its inventory does not get reset. Solid progress. Do I want to check the sweep real quick? The first few runs of it to make sure it's good. I think that I'll do that and I'll call it a stream. Why is Inferno not on here? Huh? Ah. Alright, this is the last thing and then we'll call it. I just want to see the first few runs. 24 points. Oh. Okay. 0.7. Wait, what is 0.7? 49. We have 49 so far. Oh, Valo's here. Oh, general, right. There was a end. First. Okay, this is an actual game pool. This is Giga Vibe coded, isn't it? Is. What? Beat up 5 people and take their cash. With inverted scrolling. My guy, you should do like a much smaller project than this. Like, not vibe coding the crap out of it. You will learn much more. The fucking scrolling is backwards. Run around map. That is like the most gratuitous loading ever. Oh, is that just... How many of these did you implement? Low path. Uh, there's no yellow path. Oh, it was literally spawned next to. Cool. Wait, there's literally no yellow path. Alright, well, this is amusing. Yeah, you should just do like a substantially smaller project, man, and just do like if you didn't do this whole thing, actually you probably still animations are tough in 3D. You could probably do like a top-down 2D version of this, not too far off yourself, and it would be a much easier little project to do. As Velo. I'll give him a couple minutes, and otherwise I'm hopping off. Hey, Vault, perfect. I almost didn't see you. I was doing the frickin' Forster event on leagues. So let me tell you the ones that I've seen. First of all, the major respawns nibblers. You can barrage the shield. That one's not that big of a deal. What else? The resetting is weird for sure. Running a sweep on fight caves, home stretch, and PR. Oh yeah. We're gonna have two different RS environments, and we're gonna be able to figure out everything between the two of them. So Valo, check this out. It's like really freaking good. I removed some of your rewards, and I still got it to do Zuck. I'd probably have to change one small thing, because it will milk an extra couple of waves for damage points before it bothers to finish Zuck. It'll literally leave it at one T-bow shot from dead, and then it'll just, like, wait until it runs out of shield health from fighting, mage range waves. Yeah, but Vault, this is, like, this trained in 3 minutes. And this is not the best either. We have, the sweep now has us to wave 49. Was it 49? Maybe more. Anyways, this is pretty good. I've seen it do... It knows how to Blood Barrage blobs, it knows how to freeze melees, it knows how to prioritize Major because it knows the Major respawn stuff. It knows quite a bit of stuff. Also, obviously, some of the animations. The main stuff I wanted to talk about, I can also chat on Discord voice if you want, whenever. The main thing is I had a different branch. I pushed it to a separate branch. I didn't merge it, where I messed with the observations a whole bunch, and I removed a bunch of stuff that should be redundant, and training was still working just fine, but I wasn't able to check it on that one because I didn't have the rendering working. So I think we do this sweep. I let this sweep run. I see how far it gets, and then maybe we work on... If we can get that merge in, it'll get us quite a bit of speed back and maybe even make it train a little bit better. Essentially, I reduced the obs size by a factor of like 3. So with that, I think the only thing that'll be the speed bottleneck will be the pathing. Should stream League. This is the League progress from day 1. X blocking. Did you get to what kills it typically? Is it leaving mage hits? Yeah, so I watched the full thing. It eventually got chipped down by just tons of spawns, things to flick. And I can't tell if it missed a flick on... It was flicking a major and a ranger, and I couldn't tell if it missed a flick or if it accidentally same-ticked them, or if it, like, stepped in melee. But it made, like, one small mistake. But overall, the policy quality is very high, and I have not... Like, this one was not even swept. So I think with, like, a little bit of additional sweep and a little bit longer training, we'll be able to see a much more stable version of the policy. And then the errors will be way clearer, right? Because it'll be way less random. And when it makes an error, there'll be a better reason for it. Any tips to write sims in C? Look at all of our sims. I don't really review websites. I'm not a web dev. We do RL and C. Like, we have lots of example M's in C, though. Teach you for that. Just take a look at our examples. What steps are you going to sweep to? Yeah, so Vault, we don't actually have to do that anymore. Like, we just have a really. I deleted your entire sweep config, and I'll just use the default sweep config. It automatically takes care of allocating more or less budget based on the performance. You pretty much don't have to mess with that. You couldn't find simmels in Pufferlib GitHub? They're in the ocean. All these. Some of them are higher quality than others, so just ask around for which ones are good. Snake is a super simple one to look at. Um, what else is decent? Breakout is easy enough to look at. There are a lot of them that are quite easy to look at. Yeah, I noticed there's quite a bit of reward eng on like Zuck and stuff, and it's really not needed. Like I removed the stand behind shield reward, it just learns that instantly. I removed the stay alive reward, it learns that as well. Like a lot of the stuff it'll just kind of learn. Sweeps have been super out there. I think that you just thought that it needs like a way bigger policy and way more steps than it actually needs. Like Puffer is really, really good RL. Um, it just doesn't need as heavy stuff as you expected. Is all. I guess I can show you. Let's train the Zuck fight real quick. So all I did is I start at 69, is it? Or is it 68? 69, right? Rewards when orbs are faulty. Yeah. So that's like a common failure mode in RL Vault is people will like mess with the rewards a whole bunch, but when you have good stable RL, you really don't need to mess with the rewards a ton. And unless you have deceptive rewards, you probably have crappy observations. Okay, here's Zuck training. Custom model art, understanding what Puffer does roughly. Yeah. And that kind of goes in line with a lot of the lit that you'll see. But the thing is, their RL is just way worse and way slower than Puffer's. You kind of just don't need to do very much when you have the core stable. It just sort of works. Oh yeah, it also you don't actually need to be behind the shield 100% of the time either. It'll just like, dip behind the shield for the tick that Zuck fires. It's very comfortable just standing out in front of the shield. And I actually noticed that it dodges most of the healer damage. Exponentially. We don't increase number of obs exponentially. It's just very fast. So we can train on a ton of obs. It's a constant factor, Aditya. It's just a really big constant factor. It's just like a flat 1,000 to 10,000 x faster for very small networks. And it's still like 100x faster for medium-sized nets for a lot of things. It's gonna do stuff that's way out there on Zuck. Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. The top players are really, really good at the game vault. Like the top players are just really, really good. Here, we can watch Zuck. Waiting to put my robotic arm if I write the simulation. Yep. You can get robotics into Puffer. It's not our primary focus, but you can absolutely do it. It's kind of just the same. So it is bowing here. It's just that the for some reason it does the mage animation and fires the arrow. It also likes to tag the major before the ranger, I noticed. I wonder if the major can respawn the ranger. Hey, Vault, you should check if the major can respawn the ranger in the Zuck wave. Because I think that's probably why it's tagging the major first, right? Because, like, why else would you do that? How casually tick perfect it is? Yeah. I'm honestly surprised it hasn't bothered flicking mage range at the moment. They're off ticked, right? I guess it depends when they see you. Oh, are they same ticked right now? I don't know. Bow animation does it. It's wonky. Oh. Yeah, no, it's not high priority vault. I think like if we have it like doing the whole thing super well, then we can figure out other things. They're always off tick unless you do something weird. Oh, okay, I see. See, I've never bothered trying to flick that. Alright, here comes Jad. Oh yeah, I also can't tell is it actually using offensives here? Because Prayer Drain is really fast. But it doesn't show offensives. It really likes to kill all the healers because it gets. This is why damage reward can be bad because it's just gonna farm all these healers. You know. Offensive or auto. I see. Basic scaffolding. They might need more prayer pots then. If it's just camping offensives, then that's a lot of prayer points. I don't even think you can camp offensives for a whole Inferno, can you? Maybe with regen pots. Alright, here comes healers. Watch this. It did a couple blowpipe hits, and then it also is barraging them for whatever reason. Did it miss one? No, it's good. Boom. We're gonna bow Zuck in between because we can't reach the healer. And now we're gonna blowpipe the healer. Is the blowpipe on rapid? I actually can't tell if it's 3 tick. Healers aren't healing, they're tagged for free, it looks. Ah. Well, that's a big difference. I thought I made that change vault, but I didn't push that to your main. I pushed that to a separate branch. And I don't have it on this branch. Shouldn't, at least. Two ticks. It looks kind of slow to me because I've never seen it do the one-step blow, the two-step blowpipe walk. It is bowing the ranger at the moment. Weird, because it uses in the full runs, it will use the blowpipe correctly on blobs. But this is basically it. Any other questions, Volt? Anything else I can help? Because if not, I'm going to let the sweep run and I'm just going to go back to leagues. I've done all the random AFK tasks already. Ebo is too strong. I saw it hit a 49 on something one time. I think I saw it hit a 49 on a ranger one time, and I have no idea how it did that. We could also probably give it some better gear. %. Yeah, it should be. Unless, like, rigor is off. And it can't be brewed down because I didn't give it any brews. Think we're good. Gotta fix the bugs you brought up. So I pushed a couple branches for you. The sweep 35 branch is the sweep starting from wave 35. I also pushed the Zuck branch. It's basically the exact same thing. We can clean that up. Oh yeah, by the way, it will eventually kill this thing. It's milking another wave right now is what it's doing. So it can get the extra damage on the melee, on the ranger and major. And then it'll eventually just boop, like, do the last T-bow shot after that. For football, can it come up with tactics? We do sort of similar stuff to that professionally. The thing is, like, the game actually has to have reasonable opportunities for tactical improvement. I don't know how much football as a sport is limited by tactics. Let it finish the Zuck. It's really smart about reward hacking. Yeah, Volt, so this is another reason why you don't come up with fancy-ass reward functions. Because it'll do shit like this. The puffer's just smarter than you. How do I sweep a set of values without default? You either override it, Weston, like if you want to sweep it as something else, or you delete it, yeah. It's one small limitation of the ini file structure. I didn't think it was big enough a deal to care about. So yeah, it won here, right? Or did it lose? I didn't see. It's done either way. It doesn't get rewarded much for winning, so there you go. An XPR. All right, I think I'm good for the time being. I got the full 6 GPU box running against Inferno, so we should get some nice weights out of it. They'll probably take a little longer to train. You know, I wouldn't be surprised we get ourselves a decent set of like 15 to 20-minute training weights out of it. And then if you fix some stuff, I'll just rerun the best config with the fixes, and we'll see if that makes any sense. And I'm hoping that we can get a 35, wave 35 through Zuck run with this. That'd be really good. Change the fight in any way, just a bit longer. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, folks. I'm going to chill for the day. See you around.